I have no other words to say for this episode other than Holy Mother of God. Just, whoa. Okay, so I'm going to go back to last night's episode of Flash. It was a very wonderful episode. And Arrow? Whoa! For the mid-season finale of Arrow, what do we get? The biggest shit storm that they can throw at us. Whoa! Okay, so we start off this episode with, the typical stuff, uh, Oliver is really trying to figure out everything about Damien Dark. He sends, uh, he's got a bunch of cleanup crew going on at the bay, which Damien told him, hey, stay away from the bay. Don't do anything. And, of course, what's going to happen? He attacks everyone there. And in response, Oliver does the big thing. He raises the red flag on Damien Dark, publicly announces him to the whole freaking world. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Oh my god. Just all around craziness. Now, automatically, this did exactly what everyone expected to. It put a big freaking bullet on everyone's back with this episode. During their holiday party, what does Damien Dark do? He just comes right in, knocks Oliver off his feet, and takes Felicity, Diggle, and Thea. Oh, something else I want to throw out there. Yes, Felicity found the ring, as we all knew she was going to eventually. But oh my god, this is getting crazy. Wow. So then Oliver goes on a freaking just all out mad rampage, tracking down every ghost that he possibly can, eventually telling Damien Dark that he is going to give himself over. I'm going to say this. When Lance asked Malcolm, how did you get this phone? I laughed when he just looked at him and said, I'm Ra's al Ghul. Or I'm Ra's al Ghul. Not much comedy in this episode. It was mainly all about the war between Dark and Queen, and it is just all around insanity. The stuff where they find out about this sort of gas, it's toxic for a while, and Oliver and Felicity are just all this episode. I don't even know what to say anymore because it was just an impactful episode. There was just all over the place. It was crazy, and I have no idea where they're going to go with this now because that is a big step that they took today. They put Oliver, one of those deal things, just like, I turn myself over to you, you let them go. Surprise, surprise, bad guy doesn't honor the deal. He takes Oliver, and he locks Felicity, Thea, and Diggle inside of a gas chamber and pulls the frickin' plug on them. He tries to have them killed. Luckily, Laurel and Malcolm, dressed as a Green Arrow, pops in and just shatters the glass, getting everyone out. So, and they kind of, blow up Malcolm Merlyn. But of course, as Felicity said with horror movies, what's going to happen? They don't stay dead for long. Before I get into the final parts of this episode, the stuff with the ship, kind of interesting. He went back on the ship to get, charts. I kept thinking, he's going to run into Slade's mask there or something, because that would be a perfect Easter egg, honestly. But, there's that. It was pretty obvious as to where it was all going. He's been found out by the people on the island, by all of Ryder's people, and he's been bitten by a shark. Yay! Oh my god. Now we get on to the big part of the episode. At the end of the episode, he finally proposes to Felicity, and of course, the almighty terrible thing happens. Their limo gets attacked, gets shot at, and Oliver gets away without so much as a cut, and Felicity gets shot. Judging by the fact that they showed us the whole, the scene where Oliver's just at a grave from the first episode. This is overall one hell of an episode. Wow. And the fact that they showed it in the preview for, the start of the mid-season. Whoa. This was an impactful episode. Just all around insanity. From the looks of things, it looks as though in the next episode, many of our, fears and, our, ideas as to who was going to be in the grave is going to be like I've been asking around. Most people, like myself, are saying it's Felicity in the grave. Now, for a while, I had like a sneaking suspicion. I had like a 15% certainty that it's Thea, and like a 2% certainty that it's Oliver's son. But yikes. For this episode, just because I loved the war aspect, between the two of them, it was just back and forth, just all out insanity, as well as just the impactfulness of this episode. All this, everything that went in this episode combined, I give this one a freaking 9.5 out of 10. Really impactful episode, and it was just all around crazy. Please let me know what you guys thought of this episode in the comment section below. Be sure to follow me on Facebook in the description below. Hit like button and smash subscribe button. As always, I've been Kedrix, and this has been the mid-season finale review for Arrow Season 4. Holy freaking, just wow. It's like every show is throwing something at us. Especially on my list. Red versus Blue. For those of you who haven't seen Season 13, spoilers. Church dies at the end. In Flash, we haven't had a single main character die lately, but we did have Wally West show up. In Walking Dead, we thought that Glenn was dead. It's just all over the place, and now Felicity's been shot. What is it with shows and killing off characters this season? It's like every show that I'm watching is killing off a lot of really big main characters. Please don't kill Felicity. She is such an awesome character. Yes, I realize that someone's going to have to be in the grave, and Felicity seems like the most impactful, but by God, many of us are hoping that it's not what that is, but a lot of us, including myself, are thinking, yeah, it's going to be Felicity. I've been Kedrix. As always, people, have an awesome day. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys later.